Today we're gonna try to see which Souls protagonist had the hardest fit. I'm gonna be judging each character's drip based off the armor from their specific cover art, starting with the Slayer of Demons from Demon Souls, or Demon's Souls, however you pronounce it. Grammarly should just put out a hit on Miyazaki for that atrocious spelling. But anyways, the Slayer of Demons wears the fluted armor set on the cover, and it's also the first armor set you get in the game with the Knight class. There are a lot of people that have mixed feelings about this set, especially with the remake, with many saying the helmet isn't fluted enough. I personally didn't mind it that much. I think it's a solid armor set. I love the insignia on the shield, as well as the left shoulder plate that curves up to give him more protection from his blind side. Now, it's not the best armor aesthetically speaking. It's pretty basic, and there's nothing crazy about it in comparison to some of the other sets in the game. So for that, I'm gonna give it a high C. Again, not a bad set, but it's a pretty standard suit of armor. We move on to the Chosen Undead from Dark Souls. This might be one of the most iconic armor sets in video game history. Look at him just aura farming. He knows he got that shit on. He knows that shit's tough. Look at him just posing for the IG flick. Bro's getting all the fine maidens in Honor Londo with this one. The blue and gold robe with the silver armor is just such a clean look. I'm gonna have to give this one an S. Next up, we have the Bearer of the Curse from Dark Souls 2. Another certified banger. Say what you want about the game itself, but this might be one of the coldest armor sets I've ever seen. Look at the helmet. It just reminds me of what a Roman legionnaire or a gladiator would wear. We also got to talk about the fur pelt and the green robe underneath all that bulky armor. Bro was chopping up enemies in style. Gotta go S on this one. Bro's bearing the curse of being the most distinguished gentleman in any Souls game. We now move on to the Hunter from Bloodborne. We got the all black fit, trench coat with the tricorn hat. Bro is in his emo phase. Nah, but this reminds me of like a pirate naval officer type of fit. I don't know why, but this kind of also reminds me of the guy from Assassin's Creed Rogue. They both have that similar 1800s look to them. I like this outfit. It's not the coolest looking thing, but it's one of the more iconic looks in the franchise, so I'm gonna give it an A. Can't go wrong with this look. Next up is the Ashen one from Dark Souls 3. Get bro some lotion because Ashy one looked chapped as hell. Bro's flakier than a croissant. This is the Firelink armor set, and I have to say, it looks more badass on the Soul of Cinder than it does on the Protagonist. I don't know, it just looks so much better on the cover than in the actual game. It still looks cool. I like the red and yellow color to it, but it just seems a bit off to me in the game. I'm gonna give it a B. It had potential, but it was a bit underwhelming once you got it in the game. We now go to Sekiro. Now, there aren't a lot of outfits in the game. I believe there's only like 3 or 4 of them total, but when we look at the main costume, Sekiro wears an orange robe and has some brown and tan accents to complement it. He's got that Pinterest ass autumn winter fit going on, and although it's pretty simple, he's able to pull it off. I'm gonna give this one a high B. It's not the craziest fit, but it adds a lot of color and makes our character stand out. And last, we have the Tarnished from Elden Ring. In the cover art, we can see the fingerprint set being used. I really like this armor. The tattered cape along with the bluish hue on the helm and the breastplate makes for a cool battle worn set. I can see where people have an issue with the helmet looking weird, or how the cape should have been more blue like it is on the cover, but I still think it's a solid set. I'm gonna put this one in the A tier. It's pretty underrated among the other ones on the list. There you have it. These are my rankings for each Souls protagonist and their cover armor. Comment down below what's your favorite armor. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate all the love and support, and I'm truly grateful for every viewer that tunes in for my content, and I hope to continue to get better as time goes on. Go check out some of my other videos if you're into stuff like this. I've also got some cool videos coming out in the near future. Again, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, goodbye.